Sorry. Okay. Okay. Let me just go to a place. This is what I was talking to us about. This is a Eisenhower matrix to do what they call prioritization. You see the important, not important, urgent, not urgent. If you have something, you start, this is first quadrant, second, third, fourth. In number one quadrant, anything that is urgent and important, you do it now. Okay? You do it what? Now. We call it do it now. If it's important but not urgent, based on this, important, not urgent. Let me go back there so that we see it. Important, not urgent. You know, remember, this is not urgent. Yeah. Huh? You can push it forward. Then, if it's urgent but not important, it's urgent but not important, ask somebody to go and do it. If it's important but not urgent, you push it forward. But if it's this, not urgent, not important, what do? Delete it. Not urgent, not important. For example, you are supposed to give somebody money, and it's not urgent, and it's not important. It's if you have. Forget it. Why are you clogging your life with that? Don't clog your life with that. Okay? Don't clog your life with that. Any question there? Any question there? So we have this clarity, we have done clarity, and we have done prioritization. We understand the prioritization. So that is how to first of all set your goals. The next thing you need to do So we've looked at this last week and I told us the focus. So when you have broken down your, for example, this personal awareness, what is the focus? This is personal power, which is self-awareness, all those things. What are the goals? You write them down. What motivates you? Why are you doing this? If I don't do it, what will happen? What's my belief system about it? How do I achieve that one? And what are the daily actions? Okay? Relationship. So you have all this as your focus here. You have the goals now. You now set. Those are what do you want to achieve? When you say personal development, what do you want to achieve there? So we are talking of goal setting execution. Sorry, don't worry about. Don't worry about that. So, yeah. So why do we need to execute? Number one is to help us turn our ideas into reality. Okay? It's the processing segment of your goal setting. It's to build resilience and discipline. It's to gain competitive edge. When you execute it, it makes you better. So what is in it for you? Number one, you look at what are the step by step, preparing your goals, and you do the setting. You execute it and then you track your progress. Those are the three major things there. I hope I'm not, okay? Okay. So we have looked at these challenges that you may face when your something is vague. So now, there is a way to do the execution. What is the execution? The execution is very important. That the execution is such that you now know what you want to do. How are you going to do it? For example, you want to rent a house. You have been living with someone, and in the next 6 months you want to rent a house, and you know your salary. What do you do? You can decide to look at carry-wise and be saving certain amount of money. You know where you want to go. Abi? So, once you know where you want to go, it's easy for you to be able to be disciplined enough to get what you want. Okay? Please, as we go, just ask questions. Okay? This is okay. Now, when you have that, why do you need? I think yeah, okay. Yeah, this is your execution because I know that there is a problem there, okay? Now, this is where you start doing the execution. What do? You create an action plan daily, just like what I did. I've given you to achieve certain things, and what do I do? These are practical steps. When you are now the goal setting, you have looked at it from the angle of clarity and your prioritization. You have done that. That is planning. You now create an action plan. You break them into, you break the goals into smaller ones, bit by bit, so that you can get it. For example, you want to save 1 million naira in the next 6 months, and your salary is 200,000 naira, and you are looking at 6 months. So it means your salary is going to be 1.2 million. So you have to find a way. How do you do it? You can decide to save certain amount of money and decide to fast in between. Okay? So when you break it, you have to break it down to manageable levels so that it can be easy for you. You start from the small. Daily tasks, just like what you saw that I did. Number 2 thing you need to do, the practical time, you do what they call time blocking or focus, which you look at your time. If you look at all those things, I have another application that tick and go. I think click and tick. Click and tick will tell me the time. What am I doing in a day? So I have time blocking for them. Between so time, I will do this. Okay? Between so time and so time, I will do this. Between so time, I will so that. So I'll block the time out. Look at it. Block 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. every day to work on your goal-related time, like study time, working on business plan, or exercising. It's just like, say, when I get home, if I get home every 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., I will have an exercise, walking, just walk around. So by 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, that one is already devoted for that. So if you have a calendar, that time is out. That time will not be available unless you want to do what they call lace them on each other. Amen. So you do what they call, number 2 things to do is to do time blocking. Number 3 is to set priorities. Set priorities. And what is the priorities? What do I need to do first before others? And you see example. It says, start